Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Miles Morales' Spider-Man issue number 7, between my four fingers and my thumb, both on my left hand, is a freaking awesome book. Just told you the title. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the story, but first, I'll tell you about who made this book. So we got Saladin Ahmed on writing, Ron Atkins, just Atkins, right? Atkins, and Dexter Vines. They're doing the pencils and the inks and this is really weird how they're designing this, how they're putting this stuff together there. Here's Aletha E. Martinez and Vanessa R. Del Rey and Javier Garren doing the art. I don't know why this is written like this. Anyway, here's just the names, all right? David Curiel and Eric Arcunega. I know they do colors, and it actually says colors here, so I'm just saying. VC's Corey Petit on letters and Patrick O'Keefe doing the cover. Spider-Man was created by Stan Lee with Steve Ditko. And, you know, back in the days when Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, mostly Steve Ditko after, you know, the initial creation of Spider-Man, what kept on happening, what happened? Every single issue, there'd be a brand new villain, right? Yeah. We get a little more of that here, but we're getting more than that still. Not only are we getting a whole bunch of different villains in here, but, excuse me, we've got, you know, this new version of Spider-Man, the Miles Morales. He's been around for a while. Excuse me. And I love his voice in this. I know I've said that before, but I genuinely love the voice in here. What do you call it? His uncle is in this also. And, you know, he can be the Prowler, he could be the Iron Spider, whatever, Uncle Aaron. And I just want to point it out. He talks in a much more, what would you call it, gangster, urban. Do people even say Ebonics anymore? I haven't said that in freaking forever. Nobody I know said the word Ebonics in forever. Like, what the hell, Ebonics? Did we really try to use that? Did we really try to coin the term? Anyway, dude, it's one thing for someone to try and write like that. It's another thing for someone to genuinely understand the language, the dialect, it's not an accent, in order to convey it on paper. When you read this book, I grew up hearing this, you know, Ebonics. Dude, I'm sorry, I haven't thought of that word in forever, and I remember it now, and I'm just laughing my ass off. Like, that's funny. Ebonics. They should try to coin Ebonics. We should bring that back, just to mess with people. You know what I'm saying? I am fluent. No, we should actually say I am fluid in English and Ebonics. Just forget colloquial. Let's just go straight with Ebonics, man. I got my PhD in Ebonics, but you could tell like he actually understands the way that the language works, and it feels it. When I read the language, no, I can put a voice to I can put several voices to this instantly. And it's not just that. Saladin Ahmed has several voices in here. The mom sounds like she's actually Latina. The uncle actually sounds like he's from the streets, from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like they sound like they've actually got a history. And what's one of the best things that we've always loved about the Spider-Man comic books is that the characters were always pretty well thought out. They were fleshed out. They were believable. That's what I'm actually getting. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this comic book. I could show you the art, you know, besides just the main pages and whatnot. It just feels like it's a real freaking book. You know, there's a good page. I should have just showed that page. You know, I'm going to go back and show that page because I like the explosion and the smoke that's in here and the colors, and you really get to see this book shines. Yeah, by the way, Lana's in this book. But, and there's also a new character towards the back of this book. Let me, open up and show you this character. Boom! This dude. And I'm going to show you the last page of this book. It's a bit of a spoiler. It's a bit of a spoiler, but not really. I'll just say if you want to see the page, stick around. Hold on, here it comes. I'll show you now. Time's up. Boom. Miles is about to be operated on. Looks like he's already been operated on. That's just scary. Like the look on his face and everything is scary. He looks terrified. So please, show me one bad thing about this book. Genuinely, to me, man, the cover is great. Everything. You know what? I will tell you the one bad thing about this book. It's this big mess of, like, who was involved in this book. Like, what the hell? all these people did like, oh, inks and pencils and blah, 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 and this. And it's like, dude, stop. Can just a couple people do the freaking book? Anyway, however, this beautiful freaking mess is right here, in the front, somehow the book itself is anything but a mess. It is far from a mess. Gorgeous, brilliantly put together. The script, the story, everything, fantastic. I love this book. Genuinely do. More people need to consider jumping on this book. Honestly, I feel like the only thing that could possibly stop anybody from enjoying this book is if you can't, I don't know, jive or gel with the language. But even just the way that, there's one part where Uncle Aaron is like, hey man, I'm just chilling like a, and Miles stops and please don't say villain. Like with your history, please don't say that. That was great. That was great. Like, everything about this book, fantastic. I am proud to put this in my collection bin. I'm just saying. I'm very proud to put this in my collection. This awesome book. That being said, you know what? All I'm going to do is gush over this book. So I'm just going to leave now. Or I feel awkward. I feel like I'm leaving you without something. It's a good book. Go buy the book. All right, I'm done. Can you tell I'm really freaking tired? I want to go sleep now. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.